Right, so we're going to go out and have a look at the garden. It is Thursday the 18th of January 2024 and it is -3 at the moment. So you'll be seeing the garden at its worst. But this is sort of a covered area I've got just outside the back door. The garden's 100 foot by 100 foot with the bungalow plonked in the middle. So this is up one side, so this is to the front, and this is a bit of no man's land really. We call it, that's what we call it, because none of the kids come up here and play. No one sits here because there's nothing here. It's just plain, and it's a bit of a dumping ground. Yeah, so I've got to do something with that. I want to put some seating and lots of bushes and stuff so that it makes it more interesting, because it's just wasted space. The idea is to hopefully have less lawn. Now then I've got outside these patio doors from the kitchen, I've got this great big patio area, and I've got this flower bed at the side here, which I'm happy with that. It just needs more plants in it, and this spiky plant here, I don't know what it is, but it does lovely flowers every year, and there's quite a few babies, so I'm going to separate that and move it around. And then we've got the shed, we've got more of a dumping ground here. This earth needs flattening down, and flower beds. That swinging hammock was my parents', so it needs repairing. I think my husband's going to put some sort of roof on it, so it doesn't get all the bird muck going on it and everything, and I'll make some cushions for it. And then this patio area, it's a bit rough, but I thought I could tidy it up, and I might put some sort of flower bed in the middle here, a raised bed as an attraction. Also the summer house needs a good paint, and then here, which we call the second lawn, I'm going to put a flower bed here so that you won't be able to see the lawn, and have maybe an arch here, and then going through to that part of the garden. This is sort of the chicken pen here, which I'm hoping to make smaller and pinch more for my veg. And then if you walk along this bit of lawn, you'll see I've got a potting shed, and then I've got a little pond there. And I want to make paths, and I want to make all the flower beds that are here, all along here, wider, because they're only narrow. And then I've got the little Wendy house, and that trellis work there is where I normally grow my tomatoes. But last year we went on a holiday somewhere, and we watched a video, downloaded one of the Gardener's World programs, and this woman had this greenhouse, and she'd grown it full of tomatoes, and I thought, oh, I want that. So as a sort of retirement present to myself, my husband got me this, and we put it together in September in the heat wave, and since then I've been making all the beds up. And he did some work for his son-in-law, and he dismantled an old kennels, and they didn't want all the roof joists and everything, so he took it all away, got the nails out, and that's what I've made all these lovely flower beds, well, veg beds with. So I've got raised beds along here. You can see they're suffering a bit with the frost today. I've got some garlic here, more garlic, and some beetroot. That hole is where, because we've got chickens, we've got rats underneath them, because they're digging holes everywhere, which is driving me crazy. So as the chickens, I won't be having the chickens much longer. I think they're about 4 years old. They're not laying now, so I'm just going to let them have their natural life, and then I won't be replacing them. because the rats are our problem. And then we've got here, I've got some brassicas, I think they are, purple sprouting cauliflower, and some broad beans, but they're all looking a bit sorry for themselves. I need to get some sort of fleece to cover them. This is a little pond because I mean, last year I put some spawning brushes in our big pond. I got loads of babies, so now I've got to have somewhere to put them. So yeah, so they're in, half of them are in that pond and half are in the one over by the potting shed. Here I've got some onions and radishes. So onions and radishes there, all looking sorry for themselves with this weather. And I'm not sure what I've got there. Oh, shallots. Those are shallots. And then I'm not sure. Ah, chard. This is all chard here. And I think I've got more chard. Spinach there. But as you see, that's where it comes to an end, the raised beds. And I've stone gravelled all the paths there, so I need to continue down here. And then round the back of the greenhouse, I need to dig out that bush and carry on with the raised beds all the way round. And then I'll have more planting area. But I'll take you into the greenhouse. So I've got a heater in here, so it stops it going below 5 degrees. And you can see I've got some more raw beans. Some other bits and pieces growing. And the temperature, it went down as much to -1 last night, so it's not keeping it. The heater's not working that well. And then in here, or down the bottom here, I've got all my cuttings from dahlias. And these are a couple of grapevines that were bought for Christmas for me. So, yeah. And there's some bits and pieces. And then I've got a box underneath here which is full of dahlias as well. So that's work in progress. Come out of here and we've got the little pond, and the potting shed, and then you've got another big shed down there, and then you've got a big pond and the seating area there. And like I say, I want to do sort of like a jungle theme so that you can't actually see the whole garden in one go, which you can do. You can see from one fence to the other fence at the moment. So lots to do, but this is obviously at its worst, and I've just retired, so I get my pension this month, and I'm not looking after the grandkids so much, only school holidays. So hopefully I'll have loads of time to do the garden. And I just thought I'd let you have a quick tour of my garden in its worst state. But hopefully it will get better as the months go on. That sun is blinding. It's lovely because it is -3 at the moment. So don't know how the fish feel about that. There they are. Window needs a clean. They're swimming around. It's 5 degrees in there. There is a heater in there. Try and heat it up to 7. We've only just put the heater in, so it's working hard, but it's 5 degrees in there at the moment. A very cool, frosty morning. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I see you I'll be doing more in the garden.